be doing DCEU
All DCEU movies ranked worst to best.
And as you can see, I am outside.
Yeah.
Or is it just an illusion?
It might just be his green screen, but it actually isn't.
Yeah. Number 10.
And guys, by the way, all of these are positive reviews. You need to watch all of them. They're positive.
They're all must watch and rewatch, aren't they? Right.
Yeah, none of these feel bad.
Yeah, number 10. Suicide Squad. Frankie can start us off with Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad is actually good. It brought like all of. It had a really good cast, and it had really good potential. It took that potential, and it made a good movie.
Yeah,
and there was characters like there was Jared Leto's Joker. He was probably the worst Joker, but
he is. But there's a new Joker at the end of.
That don't mean that he's a bad Joker. And at the end of Justice League, you get to see him, the same actor with long hair. Mm-hmm. And obviously, there's Margot Robbie, who acts as Harley Quinn, and she's going to be in the sequel.
Yeah, and she's in Birds of Prey too, Harley Quinn.
She is. Nobody can take her spot as Harley Quinn.
No.
She's the only. Yeah. And then there's Deadshot, Will Smith. Will Smith is just a great actor. Then they brought him to be Deadshot.
Yeah, I agree.
All of that, and then there's this giant battle at the end with all of the Suicide Squad, and then they fight this like giant monster-like creature.
Yeah, isn't it like one with powers?
The person turns the other person into that giant creature, and at the end they just.
Oh, guys, link in description for the trailer of the new Justice League. Nom nom hand. There's only two things.
I thought you meant the new Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I'll send in the description link to the trailer. Number 9 is Justice
League. Now, people hate on this film. I'm a fan.
I can't agree with these people. I can't.
I know. I like
movie.
Justice League. It's a must watch and a rewatch. It's just like Zack Snyder's Justice League, but just not as good.
Justice League is Zack Snyder's version and a different director. Better director.
It's just not good, but it's still good though. I don't mean that it's bad.
I know, just Zack Snyder's better.
Cyborg deserves his own movie. Cyborg actually deserves his own.
He does. I'm excited for the new Flash movie which is coming out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I hope Godspeed's the villain.
Yeah, same.
And Wonder Woman has had 2 movies.
Yeah, but guys, have a look back through Zack Snyder's Justice League and see what's different with Steppenwolf.
I know. And there's Aquaman. I only watched the movie recently.
Yeah. And remember that's in Zack Snyder's Justice League where Darkseid comes down and the humans, the Amazons and the Atlanteans fight him. But in this Justice League, it's the same, just not Darkseid. It's actually Steppenwolf.
But we're not talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. We're talking about this Justice League. Yeah. Then there's Superman. Still, then there's Batman, which is Ben Affleck, which is actually a good Batman actor. Yeah. And the storyline, it's basically the same as Zack Snyder's Justice League, but there's just extra stuff on
in Zack Snyder's. Different director, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right, next movie.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah.
Right.
So, actually, I've watched this. This is good. This is a good sequel. So
yeah, same. I like it.
When she was a little kid, did you know that Wonder Woman was actually she went into this race as well? At the beginning of the film, you see her when she was
I remember that part.
And then at the end, there's this person, and who's just a normal person, but then she has like someone's powers now because they switch bodies. and now she has the powers. And then at the end, they were like all like fighting.
No,
and
but
stuff.
she was an Amazon. She had like
Oh.
powers already, didn't she?
No, it was someone else.
Okay.
It was someone else.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that's basically. It's basically a must watch and a re-watch. And guys, make sure to stay tuned for our all 13 X-Men films ranked, including the New Mutants, because that's the newest one.
Yeah, next movie. Number 7, Aquaman. I love this movie. It's just so cool, the Atlanteans. I mean, when I heard this was coming out, I was so excited.
Yeah, so over to me. I like this film. I watched it the other day. It was just amazing. Like at the beginning, you got to see her like fighting all these like robot things. What's her name? That girl Aquaman. It's a bit like
Aquaman's wife. Not really.
Yeah. And you got to see Aquaman getting trained as a kid, and he got like into like the thing.
Didn't he go in the submarine and find everyone in the submarine in that movie?
Oh yeah, and great villain, Black Manta, and he has loads of like sharks and like fighting sharks and stuff as well.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Alright, next movie, guys. Alright, so number 6, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. What I loved is I thought easy match. Superman would just go in and do it, but then Batman actually had kryptonite armor, so I reckon Batman could actually kill Superman. And at the end, when Batman and Superman teamed up and Wonder Woman came in and they all fought Doomsday, that was just so cool.
Yeah, Doomsday was probably the best villain in the DCEU, except from the dark side, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, and guys, there's going to be a new Justice League. So you know there was Zack Snyder's? That was just a director's cut. Because that was just like Zack Snyder's Justice League. That was still the first one, just extended bits and like Zack Snyder's version of it. But there's going to be a part 2 with Arrow, Green Lantern, and Shazam in, and I think the villain is going to be, who is it called?
Anti-Monitor,
Anti-Monitor, yeah. Alright, I just love this movie because I love it when 2 superheroes have a crossover. Well, it's not exactly a crossover, but they see each other and they have a battle. Because that's just so cool.
And overall, it's just
great movie. I love it.
The people actually hate on this film.
Yeah, I know. Why? I mean, look at this. Look at the Batman Superman logo.
I'll look it up quick. The people hate on.
Right. While you look that up, looker upper, I will talk about the next movie. Number 5, Shazam.
Yeah, well, after you've talked, can I talk about it?
Yeah, I love Shazam so much because this is a bit of a spoiler if you haven't watched it. But at the end, you know how Shazam turns into, you know how the kid turns into Shazam? All the other kids turn into Shazam too. And I love it because it's a bit weird because seeing a 12-year-old kid turn into a man, like a grown-up superhero, and Shazam's actually one of the strongest superheroes. And when I watched Justice League, wait, didn't Justice League come out before Shazam? Or
I think Justice League.
Right.
And
so when I watched Justice League, I was like, where's Shazam? Even like this might not have came out then.
In Shazam, you got to see him turn into Shazam as a kid, and like he got this like staff and stuff, and the villain was so cool. And so when the train was like about to go into his head, and then he like grabbed it like,
yeah,
you know? That was cool.
It's just so weird that 12-year-old kids turn into a superhero.
Yeah, when he says Shazam. It's not like a click like Endgame. It's just Shazam.
I know. It's really cool.
Oh, it's so clean.
Number 4,
Say Shazam.
Birds of Prey. It's so good.
Okay, I'll start.
So basically, Harley Quinn breaks up with Joker, and she now starts fighting this person called Black Mask, and it's really cool because this girl swallowed Black Mask's diamond, so Black Mask is coming for the girl, and Harley Quinn had a bad history with Black Mask, so she helped protect the kid, and the crossbow girl, the detective, and Black Mask's new driver started protecting her, and it was really cool because at the end, the kid which swallowed the diamond was the apprentice of Harley Quinn, and I loved the end fight scene where they were just whacking everyone with like bats and
with like the hammers and stuff, and when they were inside the theme park thing, like,
yeah, that was really cool. And that scene when she was just running, and she was running away from the detective, and she dropped her egg sandwich, and she was like, "No!"
Rest in peace, egg sandwich.
Take a moment of silence for the egg sandwich. Yeah. Right, next movie. Number 3.
I'll start off.
Wonder Woman. Frankie can start off.
So, Wonder Woman is probably the most strong girl superhero who's ever been in the DCU so far.
Yeah, then I hope there's going to be a Supergirl movie.
Yeah.
I just thought of that. What about Power Girl? She's a superhero.
Yeah, Power Girl.
Power Girl and Supergirl deserve their own movie.
And Stargirl.
And
yeah,
Stargirl. She's got a TV show.
Yeah, she does have a TV show.
Yeah, alright, Frankie can start talking about Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's just a great film. She's just kind of just an Amazon, just running around and just beating everyone up.
Yeah,
really.
I know, like she just goes, loads of bullets come on her, she just goes.
I know, like with a thing.
Metal arm things, and she just goes like, so you can get like a gun which shoots loads of bullets, and she just goes.
I know, like.
Just catching them. It's so cool. And you can see it there. She went there in the picture, and you see that shine. That's actually a bullet.
I know.
And her lasso of truth. To tell the truth. And then her shield, the Wonder Woman shield, and then her sword, and she just goes.
Oh yeah.
And we'll tell you what happened, what Wonder Woman does in Zack Snyder's Justice League when we come up to that. Alright, next movie. Right, number 2 is Man of Steel. I love this Superman movie so much because it tells the origin of Superman, I think. Like, from his planet, does it? I think it does.
No, at the end, doesn't he actually kill, what's his name? General Zod?
And
doesn't he, like...
Yeah, but I'm sure he dies.
General Zod
he dies in that movie, I think.
He died fully forever.
Yeah,
and that was the movie that started.
And then in the first Justice League, which we were talking about a few minutes ago, not Zack Snyder's, not the first Justice League, normal Justice League.
About 10 minutes ago, we were talking.
Yeah, he was actually brought back to life in that movie. So don't be sad that he's dead.
Yeah, but he died in a different film, I think.
Yeah.
This
only one
was the
Superman movie in the DCEU.
This was the film that started the DCEU as well. It was the first film in the DCEU.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Next movie. Right. Number 1, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, I will tell you what Wonder Woman does in this. Right, so Steppenwolf,
It came out.
he's trying to run back through the portal back to Darkseid, and then before it goes all in slow motion, and Wonder Woman just runs, jumps on the rocks, and jumps on the rocks and jumps, and she gets a sword out and chops Steppenwolf's head off. And then she actually... See, that's how she's capable of killing one of the most strongest villains in the DCEU.
If you don't remember the zoo scene, that was awesome.
That was so cool.
And he stabbing...
Yeah, Darkseid came down to kill them all, and for the first time, Amazons before they got banned, Amazons before they went away to an island, the Atlanteans before they got banished to the sea, and I think it was the humans.
I can say.
And they all came and fought, and Earth was the first planet to fight back from Darkseid.
Best film of the year by far.
Yeah. It's actually really cool.
Actually, I liked the Tom and Jerry film. That was good.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Check it out. Right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out all of these movies. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.